guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live feed. I'm just trying to get things lined up here on my computer as well as on my phone. I'm recording. Hi. I don't know if I can be seen. I've got to make sure. Oh, good deal. Welcome to my living room, you guys. We have a mission style living room. I picked up this furniture off Marketplace a couple of years ago, back when my mom lived here. And this house was going to become a rental at some point. Yes, that's right. She wasn't living here. She had moved into assisted living. And I bought this furniture. It was going to be a rental. And then I got to thinking about the damage people do to those short-term rental properties. And my husband and I sold our house and bought this one. So we ended up with all this mission style furniture, which is actually really cool. I love it. I think it's very pretty. It's a great brand. There's a sofa, a love seat, and that chair. Now the sofa and love seat are both green. They're not the plaid kind of coloring that chair is over there. Okay, let me see what is going on. 2 people are here. Hi guys, if you don't mind saying hi in the chat, that would be great. I'll try to keep my eye on the chat. I want to go through this magazine some more. I started going through it last week, and it is a special issue about Christianity, 2 issues in one, 35 cents. It is the December 1955 Life magazine. And I've already gone through this many pages, some pretty fun stuff in there. But we're starting here today because I love these cars. These are the 1956 models. And it just says the forward look 56 wraps up the idea of go in one clean front to back sweep. Millions of Americans have now had a close look at the 5 all-new cars of the forward look 56, Plymouth, Dodge, DeSoto, Chrysler, and Imperial. Their judgment tells them, and their hearts echo it, here are cars that must be wonderful to drive, to ride in, to be seen in. Take a good look yourself. Compare these cars with any new cars on the road today. Compare them from any standpoint you can think of. Compare them in any price class you choose. Whether you want a 4-door hardtop, a sedan, a station wagon, or a convertible, you will find more for your money in the forward look 56. I don't see a station wagon, ladies and gentlemen. I do see an airplane. This is their airplane. That's interesting. What catches your eye first is the flight sweep. Ah, that's what they were going for. They were going for the airplane look. The freshest new note in car design this year, from jutting headlight to crisply upswept tail, this simple, clean line says, action. It creates an almost wedge-shaped silhouette like that of a jet plane, conveying power and motion, exclamation mark. This is design that borrows from tomorrow, exclamation mark. Take a look at the people driving these cars, many of whom have switched from cars of other makes. Their faces tell you they know they couldn't have made a better choice for looks, for performance, for safety, period. See how they select their automatic driving range? They just press a button of the new push-button Power Flight. See how they get up and go with new engines that are the finest on the road today? More powerful for safer driving, more economical too. See how smoothly they ride with an all-road comfort in a class by itself. See how easily they stop? The new hydraulic braking systems are without equal for sureness and ease of operation. See how effortlessly they steer. Chrysler Corporation's unique Safety Touch power steering works all the time, not part of the time. And you'll see new safety too, for the Forward Look 56 brings you the best made bodies and frames. New lifeguard door latches that are the safest you can have around you. Safety seat belts if you wish. Okay, so seat belts were still just an option back then. Visit your dealer now. Test drive one of these cars. It will open your eyes to a new kind of driving pleasure that will make you proud of the car and proud of yourself. Chrysler Corporation. See Chrysler Corporation's great TV shows, Shower of Stars and Climax. Thursday nights, CBS TV. Awesome ad, you guys. Awesome ad. Take a look at these cars. I don't see a lot of these on the road anymore, you guys. Maybe in Cuba. Maybe in Cuba. This is, of course, my favorite right here. You guys have to, let me see if I can get in close and show you. That is the little yellow convertible with the lady sitting in the front seat. She's looking awesome. I don't think there are any other drivers you can really see. I think she's the only one. I mean, you can see somebody sitting there, but it could be a dummy. Okay, well, that was an exciting opening to our story. Hey, Shane. Nice to see you. And the other one, I can't tell what your name is. I'm sorry, I can't read that font. Okay, we have a Pillsbury cake ad. And I just want to say this cake looks incredibly dry. It looks almost like sand. They really weren't going for the moist look on this one. But here we have a Christmas cake. And that white fluffy frosting, I think that's probably marshmallow whip. Okay, and we have an advertisement on Sunday schools. It says new ideas for children. It said Sunday schools change, enrollment jumps. So I guess Sunday schools have changed and enrollment jumped. Okay. I could use this right now. Now, exclamation mark. I love it when they use great punctuation, you guys. I gotta get a little bit closer to the camera here. A new chest rub discovery so deep penetrating you can actually see it work. Check it out. This little boy, he doesn't look happy. Apply any standard chest rub to one side of your chest. No visible effect. Poor kid. Look how happy he is right here. Apply new super anahist rub to the other side. You can feel it working and you can see it works. Super anahist rub brings a healthy red glow to the skin because of its exclusive deep penetrating formula. Okay, what is the ingredient that makes it turn your skin red? Show this to your doctor. The therapeutic action of super anahist deep penetrating rub is derived from the following main ingredients. Methyl nicotinate. Okay, it's a counter irritant, vasodilating ingredient. Oh, so it dilates the capillaries in your skin. This ingredient penetrates the skin rapidly and easily. Okay. Methyl salicylate, pain relieving ingredient. A number of investigators have demonstrated the absorption of this ingredient through the skin to relieve pain. Oh gosh. Benzylamine hydrochloride, exclusive antihistaminic ingredient. Exclusive, okay. To allow maximum benefits of ingredients without side effects. Okay. And then Bonzide, penetrating ingredient employed in this ointment to facilitate absorption. All right, you guys, I'm not sure about this. I have never heard of it. I was born in 1962. Super anahist deep penetrating rub for fast relief from the pain of a chest cold and bronchial congestion. Okay, well, it's not out there anymore, you guys. So I'm going to say it probably had some issues. Not sure why. Can't say, but like I said, I could use some right now. My asthma is telling me I could definitely use some right now. Pray, but don't leave the fun to the devil. Okay, on a camping trip in the high Sierras, 17-year-old Jane Beardsley leaves an early morning devotional meeting for a brief period of silent prayer. I'll bet that was a beautiful place. If these were color photographs, we could see, but it's in the high Sierras. I used to live close to the high Sierras. It was wonderful. Check out this saucer with all the little cars on it. I don't think there are actually cars. I think they might be painted on, but I can't be sure. It says, for holiday safety, if you take one for the road, make it coffee. I have to agree. I'll have one for the road. Okay, fine. Have a cup of coffee. And who's this by? Pan American Coffee Bureau, 120 Wall Street, New York, 5, New York. Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Venezuela. All right, good places to get your coffee. Resting up to save souls, Billy Graham finds strength at home. An article about Billy and Ruth Graham and their children. I did not realize they had 4 children. The only one I ever hear about is Franklin because he took over the ministry. Looks like they had 3 daughters. Okay, very good. I'm not going to read you the article. Oh, they were in the Blue Ridge Mountains of western North Carolina. Huh, that's where he lived, I guess. Okay, you guys, Roto-Rooter. I used to work for a Roto-Rooter person. That was one of my most horrible jobs of my life, was working as a, answering the phones at a Roto-Rooter office. Not the company. The company wasn't bad. The lady who owned the franchise was horrible. She was awful. But I needed the money, you guys. I needed the money. Harvard Revival. So this is an article about Harvard and a revival. Back in touch with life of the churches, its divinity school gains a new vigor. I did not know Harvard had a divinity school. I guess it did. I don't know if it still does. Electronics and the classics. I think that might be a computer right there. Oh, God, that's amazing. Check that out. I think that's a computer. All through there. That's crazy, you guys. Hey, Agenda 21. And Gulam said, hi, hi, hi. Good to see you. Hey, Shane, again. All right. There's somebody in a closet right there. That guy's like coming out of the closet. That's an interesting photograph. I don't know why they would show that. That's a very strange picture. Okay, training put to use, Harvard Revival, log cabin syrup. All right, you guys, I love myself some good syrup. I'm going to make myself some syrup pretty soon. I'll have 2 different kinds of syrup this year. I will probably do maple syrup. We will probably tap our maple trees. That happens in February generally. And I think February or March. I don't know. Anyway. I'll check. Somebody will tell me. I'll find out on Facebook, right? And then I'm going to make more shagbark hickory syrup. And this is about new forms of contemporary U.S. churches. I used to go to a Methodist church that looked a lot like this, the triangle shape. An arsonist burned it down, I think the day before Easter. I didn't go there very often. I went there as a child. My parents were not they were not religious at all, but my great-grandpa was a Methodist minister, so we went to church whenever they were in town. Okay, I have to wait. I don't know if I'm going to be heard. Usually when the phone rings, it actually stops my ability to be heard. It turns off. Oh, it's on. Okay, good. I can turn this off. Usually when my phone rings, it turns off my microphone on my phone. So when I'm recording, it stops the microphone from working, but I think I'm back up. ¿Habla español? No habla español. Un poquito. Okay, most comfortable way to get there fast. Check it out, you guys. This is first class. Look at this. He's got an ashtray right here. The flight attendants, they were called stewardesses back then, of course, are chatting him up. He's got a coffee table in front of him. The two of them do. He's smoking a cigarette and plenty of room. Now I was flying my first airplane trip when I was a child. I think I was about 3.5 maybe, was first class. We flew from Los Angeles down to Guatemala City. We were visiting my grandparents. And I remember playing Barbies in the aisle of the first class section. That was fun as a little girl. And I don't remember if there was another child there that I was playing Barbies with, but there was room for me to play Barbies on the floor and the stewardesses to go around us and people to go around us. There was so much room in first class, you guys. It was crazy. Of course, I wasn't real big. I was pretty small, but still. All right, still going through the magazine. This is a December 1955 Life magazine. It's all about the Christian faith. And let's see, walk his ways under the guidance of the gospel. I don't know what that's about. Oh, these are monks. This is all about monks. Okay. At Vespers, monks stand after singing service in Gregorian chant. Okay. They're Benedictine. Yeah, Benedictine monks. I can't say that even one time slow, let alone 3 times fast. Okay. Alka-Seltzer. Take the medicine that's so refreshing. Alka-Seltzer. Yes. Way back in the day, that was how people handled pretty much any tummy ache was Alka-Seltzer. And I think it worked. Sorry, I do have asthma, you guys. I'm not a smoker. I don't have smoker's cough. I have asthma cough, which is probably exactly the same. All right. More stuff. Okay. I'm really enjoying the ads more than anything. Gosh, you guys, I am sorry. I am so sorry. The asthma is terrible. In service of the Lord, he does many jobs and stays up late. Okay, I don't know who this guy is. Thy word is like a garden, Lord. His name is Swantz. Some guy named Swantz. Pastor Swantz. Praying with the city council. Pastor Swantz opens a meeting. He rushed away immediately to prepare for his Sunday school teachers meeting. Okay, that must have been really special to be featured in Life magazine. That's crazy. Bible, the bestseller in its many forms. And we have a genealogy of the Bible, the earliest Hebrew to the latest American versions. Okay. Gutenberg, 1455. I think back then if you got caught with a copy of the Bible, you could be killed. It wasn't legal to have a copy of the Bible for a long time. Really sad. Oh, this looks like an insurance ad. The Equitable. The World, the Flesh, and the Devil by John Knox Jessup. Okay. The challenges of faith still confront us in America despite the religious revival. So 1955 was a revival, huh? Okay. Robert Calhoun, Canon Howard A. Johnson, Dr. Joseph Sittler, Dr. George's, Florovsky. Special Catholic Challenges by Reverend John Courtney Murray, S.J. I'm not sure what S.J. stands for. What every home buyer should know about windows. Who's selling windows? Zegers Duracell. Ooh, another car. This is Cadillac. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. Look at that car, you guys. And oh my goodness. Wow, the Christmas they'll never forget. Cadillac. Wow, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous car. Man, back when gas was what, 20 cents a gallon, 17 cents a gallon? Every penny mattered. A merger of Anglican, Methodist, Congregational, Presbyterian, and Reformed churches in South India. Lessons in Unity. Okay. Okay, come on, page turn. These pages are so brittle that if I don't turn them carefully, they tear. I've already torn a couple and I'm sad about it. But this magazine is, what, 50? It's 70 years old. That's crazy. This magazine is 70 years old. It shows baptism in India, a service. Look at how gorgeous this is. I don't think you guys can really appreciate how beautiful that picture is through the phone because I don't think it really shows it. But that is just beautiful. The ladies with all their head coverings, just gorgeous. Hi, Sajad. Living by the Plow and Prayer. This is about, I guess this must be still southern India. Taking communion. Ooh, 7-Up. From where I sit, nothing does it like 7-Up. Okay, Granny. Watch Soldiers of Fortune for exciting adventure. See this 7-Up TV show every week. Soldiers of Fortune. Okay, very good, Granny. I wish there wasn't so much glare from the light. I don't know how to remedy that. The Churches of Free Europe. The historic heart of Christendom has to battle communism and indifference. That's the article on the next page, which I'm not going to show you because the picture is fairly hard to see black and white. The same as all these. These are difficult to see as well. Oh, that looks like a pope. We have a pope sighting, ladies and gentlemen. It says, Strange Mute Magic of Pope Pius XII. In huge labor of meeting the world's people, the shy and saintly prelate profoundly affects everyone he sees. Okay, there's Pope Pius XII. All right. And who is this? I guess this is also the Pope. Pope Pius, maybe, with two little lambs. It's hard to see, huh? 1955. They had a hearing aid ad, Holy Days in Holy Land. The pilgrims come at Christmas and Easter to celebrate Christianity's great events. Okay, so I guess we're going to see some Holy Land now. And I'm just about done with this magazine, you guys. And I do apologize. It's really hard to see with the glare. And then at the very end, we have a Philip Morris cigarette ad. I've been looking at a lot of these Life magazines, and there are so many cigarette ads in them, and this is the only one that has, if I remember right, just one cigarette ad on the very last page. Gentle for modern taste. Give new Philip Morris. Give. Oh, a gift. Oh my gosh. They're giving a carton of Philip Morris cigarettes as a Christmas present. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's hilarious. I wonder if my parents, yes, they did. They used to give my grandpa a carton of cigarettes for Christmas. Oh, that's hilarious. That's really funny. Today's Philip Morris is a new Philip Morris, exclamation mark, a new cigarette which Philip Morris smokers have enjoyed for months. A cigarette made gentle for modern taste. And the brightest new package is its symbol. Here we go. Beautiful, bright new package. Enjoy and give the gentle pleasure, the fresh, unfiltered flavor. Unfiltered, oh my gosh, you guys, of new Philip Morris in the smart new package, in the handsome new Christmas carton. Oh, it was a special Christmas edition. Check it out. It's got a snow village and everything. What a special present to give your family members. And it shows two little smoldering cigarettes off on the side here. Wow. Well, that is the end of my 1955 Life magazine. We have the Coca-Cola ad at the very end. Okay, you guys. Let me see what else we have. First of all, okay, let's, oops. All right, we're done, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I'm going to cut this short here and go because this, I'm done. I'm done with this. I was going to get another magazine, but I don't think I will. I think I'm done. So I'm just going to end the live stream. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you in the next live.